everyone as you come in. Um, just checking on my birds. I'll give y'all a quick update. Yep. How is everyone doing? I'll show y'all the babies in a minute. Apparently, all sorts of excitement happened on Friday afternoon, late. I was not watching. Hey, what are we doing, Mark? No, sir. Mark. Hey, You have some very hot-tempered birds, apparently. Hey, CD, good to see you, sir. A quick update, because apparently something happened yesterday afternoon to my birds, and Ice Queen, everybody's up. I did not go to bed till 2:30, because something made me get on Fortnite at like 10:30 at night, and I didn't go to bed till 2:30. So why I'm even up, I have zero idea, but here I am. So, because I have people to feed. Hey. So I'm going to give y'all a quick update, because apparently there was a rumble in the jungle yesterday afternoon. Of course, none of the Ring cameras picked this up, but y'all are going to see the state of my roosters really quick, because I don't know what came over me. Apparently I was well rested from the night before, or something said, yeah, stay up. I don't think I love the update. I mainly do Blitz, but I don't know that I like the weapon choices in Blitz, but it's okay. Yeah, I love these glasses. These glasses are amazing. So let me show y'all. There's enough of y'all in here that know Mark and Owen and Alex. So basically, at some point yesterday afternoon, midday, the roosters escaped back into the run area. So for those of you who are new, I have the roosters in what I am dubbing it's a goat pen, but I am dubbing it the bachelor pad for my roosters. And so at some point, either I didn't close that gate over there properly, so the roosters got out. They were fine. Nothing crazy happened immediately. I come back out to check on them about 4 or 5. Well, no, I did my quick live about 4 o'clock. So about 4:30, 4:45, I come back outside, and I have 3 roosters that look like this. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's what all 3 of my roosters currently look like right now. So at some point, hey Tuber Chat, at some point there was a 3 rooster brawl. I don't know who won. I can take my guesses. I mean, they're all alive. I can take my guesses. Hey Jared. I'm about to yell out a hard, well, you do what you got to do to get your day going, is what I would say to you. You do what you got to do to get going. But yeah, so there was some sort of brawl yes, that is blood. That's Mark. I mean, Owen has less, so I can imagine Owen probably turned out the champion. Hey, Tupa Chat. Hey, Shatika. And then let me go show you Alex. I'm leaving Alex outside because that's where he wants to be. He doesn't want to be in here with his 2 knucklehead brothers, which I don't blame him. Why would I want to be in here with these 2? Okay, let me get back out. Let me make sure I close said gate. We'll get to the hens in a second. They're the hens. Yeah, there was some, I'm going to try to look at all because I have like 6 or 7 Ring cameras out here. So I'm actually surprised that I can't find on the Ring camera where this brawl happened. But it happened somewhere. So let me show you Alex. And then I'll show you the other birds. Or, you know, you'll get to see the hens. I mean, the hens are there. The hens are fine. So here's Alex. So that is Alex right now. So I don't know. Hey, Saint. I'm letting everyone know that. So first of all, Saint, I stayed up till I've been up since. Well, I was up at 2:30, or since up until 2:30, and then I woke up at like about 5:30. So I don't know what's happening. But anyway, I came outside yesterday afternoon after my live, and yeah, I came out to three roosters. Apparently, got into a rumble. And so that's what they look like today. That's Alex. And all over, because they escaped and they got into the run, basically. And as I've shared before, roosters around hens, multiple roosters are not around not enough hens, is just chaos. And that's what chaos looks like. You have a... And I like I said, I don't promote rooster fighting. It's wrong. But I would like to actually see what transpired, why it transpired. There's Owen. Like I said, Owen looks the least beat up. So I'm pretty sure he held his alpha status. Nope, we are not coming over here. And then there's Mark. Watch enough of my video, y'all will learn all about Mark. There's Mark. Mark and I have a Mark and I have a love-hate relationship, basically. He loves me, but he loves to attack my clothes and everything else. Yeah, I mean, I want to see what happened, but I also don't want to promote it because more than likely it was over one of the hens. I don't real quick for those again who are new to my chicken stuff. Roosters need about at minimum 8 and at maximum however many hens per rooster. A perfect ratio is 10. A minimum ratio is 8, and I have 3 roosters and only 26. Sorry, I have 5 roosters, but 2 I don't really count because they're separated. But yeah, I only have 26 hens. So basically, at the end of the day, I don't have enough. For these 3 roosters, I do not have enough hens. And so they get into fights. Roosters are very prolific procreators, and that's what I'll leave it at that. And so that's why they need so many hens, because it's the only thing they think about. So I would need 30 hens, yeah. And it's my plan to keep these 3 boys because they were born on my dad's birthday. So I want to keep them for sentimental reasons. I am going to give away Derek and Karasik, who are in the aviary right now. Actually, they're in the garden. And I'll go to the garden in a second so y'all can see if there's anything new growing in the garden. Yeah, so I am going to keep Alex, Mark, and Owen. But I am going to get 4 more hens in a couple of weeks. Oh, thank you, Struggling. I love my chickens. So, yeah, I love these chickens, but they're absolutely chaotic. And like I said, I'll get the hens so y'all can look at the hens in a second. And some of y'all, like I said, I'll name the hens because some of y'all have not met the hens yet. And somehow, wow, Derek got out. So this is Derek. This is one of the young ones. Oh, this is not good at all. So Derek is one of the ones that was born in November, and somehow he made his way over here. And he got past Alex, so that's impressive. So, okay, at this point, I'm just going to let all the roosters just live out their lives in the woods. This is no bueno. And he left Karasik somewhere. How did Derek get out? This is going to be a mystery. Okay, so here are all the hens. Hey, Big 3. Yeah, I mean, Saint, I'm going to always promote that people get chickens. I'm going to always advocate that people get chickens. Start with 3. That means you'll get 5. 5 will become 10. So just be prepared for the reality that you can't just get a few chickens. I started out with 8, if that gives you any indication of what how a few becomes 31. But yeah, I started out with 8 hens 3 years ago. So here we are. Okay. So y'all haven't seen me do a naming in a while, so let me name. I have not named the 3 new girls yet. I have names for them. I just have not given them individual names yet. But this is Amelia. This is Amelia. She's a golden Wyandotte. This should be Christina, the barred rock that ran away. This is Ellis. She's a French copper marin, French blue copper marin. Next to her is Teddy, who is a Rhode Island red. Next to her is, let's see, this should be Adele, who's a Jubilee Orpington. That's Izzy. This is Sydney. She's a Splash Americana. This is Catherine, who's a Buff Orpington. Maggie, who's a Delaware. This is, this one should be Stephanie. She's an Astrolorp. That's Jules. She is a Barred Rock Marin mix. This is one of the new girls. I haven't named her yet. That's Lexi. She's another Astrolorp. Zola, who's an Easter egger. Addison over here. She's another English Jubilee. This is April. This is Karina, who's a black French copper marin. Y'all have already met these 2. This is Simone, who's a Barred Rock mix. I think she's mixed with a, more than likely, a Delaware or a Cinnamon Queen. And then that is Callie, who's a Cinnamon Queen. And I don't see where Arizona is. Arizona may be laying an egg. Let's go with Arizona is laying an egg. Yeah, Amelia, golden Wyandottes are pretty amazing birds. There's actually another of that breed that I really want to get. It's a blue-red Wyandotte. And y'all here, I can't type on this one. Hey, Uno. It's a red. If you Google red, if you Google this and see a purple hen, that's not a real, that's they faked that one. But if you look up red blue Wyandotte, Wyndotte, that is a beautiful bird. It's so basically, if it's a blue and red, it has this same pattern, but the red is prominent and then there's like blue outlining. It's a really beautiful bird. Yeah, let me check I think Arizona must be laying an egg. Okay, so we have Derek is running around like a crazy bird, which isn't good, but that's fine. Everything's fine. So, Big 3 Legendary, who all came in? Big 3 Legendary, Uno, my roosters broke out of their bachelor pad yesterday. And apparently there was a rumble in the jungle with all 3. So I have a whole bunch of bloodied up roosters. You may not be able to see. I don't feel like going there again. That's Mark. So there's Mark. Owen seemed to have taken the least of the brunt of the battle. And then I'll show y'all Alex one more time, and then I'm gonna check on Arizona to see if she laid an egg. And then we'll walk to the garden real quick. Hey, Missy. Hey, Krishna. Let's see, I'm going to make, how many do I have? I have 31 currently, but I am going to give up at least 2 of the roosters in the next couple of weeks. So that's Alex. Fortunately, I think Alex got the brunt of, but he survived, so, there you go. So at some point yesterday, they got into a fight. And then I have Derek over here. I don't know how Derek got out, but I no longer have control of the hen house. Yeah, Wyandottes, That's a good question. It's not impossible that they're not. They were bred to be cold weather birds. That's why they have their comb is a little different. Okay. Oh, I have a couple of babies laying eggs. So this is Joe. She's a Splash Americana. They lay blue eggs. So Joe is the one that likes to go broody. She went broody. Broody is basically when they prepare their body to sit and hatch eggs. So she went broody 7 times last year. She's the reason I have roosters because I let her hatch twice. In April she hatched, and then in November. And that is where the April batch is where Owen, Alex, and Mark came from, and Jules and Simone. That's where they came from. And then I let her hatch in November, and that's where the 3 hens I haven't given them a name to, and Derek and Karasik came from. Oh, she's going to show us her egg. Hi, and then this is Arizona, who's actively laying an egg right now. Go on. So let me show y'all. So again, oh, hush. That's Joe. They scream when they lay an egg because they want everybody to know they laid an egg. So I will show y'all a fresh egg. So that's Joe, who laid an egg. Hey, Lenora. And Splash Americanas lay blue eggs that just came out of her body. And there you have it. There you have a fresh egg. And like I said, Splash Americanas do blue eggs. If y'all want some fried chicken, y'all can come get these roosters. We can process them together. I have processed a chicken before, but I've been told that I'm not allowed, even though there are videos of people processing chickens online. I will not process these chickens via YouTube. Y'all don't need to see that. But I have processed chickens before. Yep, there's my first egg of the day. And then Arizona will lay one. And so that's fun stuff. Okay. So there's my face so YouTube can know I'm real. Okay, let's walk to the garden, and then I'll probably call it a call because I kind of want to, there's a few things I want to try to get done this morning. I need to go get more feed because these birds eat a lot. So I need to get more feed. And then I don't know what else I'm going to do today. We're supposed to potentially get bad weather. I don't know if that's still happening. Hardrain, you're still in here. Are we supposed to get bad weather today? I don't know. See, I love fresh eggs. My dad gets me some from Amish. Yeah, they're cheaper and can't be. Yeah, if you can support local, then that's always the best. As much as one can, right? Okay, let me put this egg somewhere. I have a tendency to forget. I will leave eggs places and then forget where I left them. It's like an Easter egg hunt over here. Because I will just set them down places and forget. Hi, Karasik. So this is Karasik. Your brother got out. You want to get out too? Here, go have freedom. Go have freedom. If y'all get eaten by something, that's not on me. Let y'all be. Because I no longer control what y'all do. Okay. So I don't know that I won't do a walk I haven't done a walk in the woods in a while. So, let's see. Yes, we're supposed to get bad weather. Yeah, I thought we were supposed to get it overnight. So I need stuff cooked and prepared before we get this bad weather because we do have a tendency to lose power around here. So a couple of weeks ago, we planted some things. Let's see. I have a few things coming up. I'm pretty sure that should be a spinach. Actually, that shouldn't be spinach though, but it looks like, I'm going to leave it, but I think that's actually an acorn. I'm pretty confident that's an acorn. But there's some kale. There's some kale there. There should be a kale, but nothing's coming up. Maybe that is spinach because that looks the same over there. Here is broccoli. See, and this is why I'm pretty confident those other things are because that's an acorn right there. That's broccoli. This is a kale that's pretty sure that's kale. That was a kale that was in the ground, that overwintered and was in the ground, and I went ahead and put it in the garden. This should be rainbow shard right here. That's rainbow shard. More rainbow shard coming up. This is regular shard. These are beets. More beets. And these are golden beets right here. You can see like the yellow, that's golden beets there. So that's what's growing there. We did get some other plants to put in the ground. Ooh, and these are my favorites. These are the sugar snap peas coming up. Hey, Lala. Yeah, I love beets. Hey, Nita. Hey, Chip. Oh, Okies came in. Hey, Okies. Sorry I missed you, Okies. Just kind of doing a quick update. The Rooster got into a big fight sometime yesterday, so I showed people the aftermath of that. I mean, everybody's alive, but they look, you know, worn to wear. But there's my sugar snap peas. So I love sugar snap peas. Thank you for the gifts, Chip. Oh, you did memberships. Oh, who got memberships? Let's see. Star Winter. Oh, a lot of people got memberships. Okay. Who all got memberships? Monique, Just Jen, Rennie, My Furry Bee. Oh, that name. Clever, clever. Sunshine Day, Star Winters, Full Throttle, Dennis, sorry, Peach, and Nicole. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Chip. That is awesome. Just for the garden. Yeah, so I do sugar snap peas because I eat them when I'm outside. None of them actually ever get into the house because the moment they're ready, when I'm outside, I just eat them. So we have one growing, we have another one growing, and then, so yeah, I should have a good amount of sugar snap peas to be a good snack. They're good snacks when you're outside. And then of course, these have been growing for the last couple of years, my strawberries. I'm gonna actually need to cut them back, but it's hard to cut plants back when they're doing so well. So this is about to be a real strawberry soon. So there's all that stuff. But yeah, the garden is doing well. The tomatoes, it'll probably be another week before we plant the tomatoes outside, but the tomatoes will go in this bed. We have this whole little cage system because we get tornadoes and straight line winds. And so to help the tomatoes stay upright, we kind of just created this little, whatever you want to call this, tomato cage contraption. We built that so it can help keep the tomatoes upright. But these are the garlic that I planted a couple of weeks ago. They're doing pretty well, but garlic takes a minute to do their thing. This is the potato bed. We got to fix it and then put the potatoes in there. And then we'll need to but onions, we'll put some onions, and I'll put some tomatoes in here. These are all my brachias plants. So like I said, the beets, collard greens, spinach, kale, stuff like that goes in this bed. Oh my gosh, more memberships. Oh, wait, no. Yes. Chip. Oh, big three. Oh my goodness. So who got them now? So Nature Lens, Ace, Bayou, Vintage, and Simply Debbie Sue. Oh, big, y'all too. Y'all are too good to me. Y'all are such a blessed community. I still owe y'all a chicken photo shoot in my wedding dress though. I have not done that yet. It'll happen. It will happen, I promise. So yeah, so things are happening, just, it takes time. Ooh, and I have some blooming. Okay, I never know what these are. I don't think Baby Girl is here. I never know. Auntie Mama, you're here. And then Baby Girl, Baby Girl, you are here. I can never remember, are these orchids or irises? I can never remember. Which are these? Are these irises? I can never remember what these are. Oh my goodness. A royal crown? Orchids. Okay. So these come up every year. Look at this. Look at all of that. And thank you, Hardreen. Look how pretty those are. Lots of different guesses. One of them. V3, you and my husband have the same sense of humor. He's like one of them. Basically, if it doesn't produce fruit, he doesn't know. It's just a plant. It's just a plant. That's his philosophy in life. If it does not produce any fruit or beverage or food, it's it's just another plant. Hey, Timmy. Everybody's pulling through. Okay. Oh, I got a poop emoji. Oh, and then here we go. The peach tree is actually blooming. We do nothing with these fruit trees, but it's actually blooming. So there's the peach tree. I haven't talked about my fruit trees yet, but it is actually blooming. Problem is, why it doesn't bloom is because we don't prune it properly. And so if there are some tree aficionados, feel free to scold me. This should be a nectarine. It's either actually another peach tree or a nectarine. I can't remember. But it's actually blooming. Yes, my neighbor's fruit trees are blooming. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about the weather patterns. This was a fig tree. I don't know that it's going to come back. This is a viable branch, so it should come back. Have another fig tree over here. It takes fig trees a while, so I don't fret over them. They get big. That's probably, nope. But this branch is viable, as are these two. Hey, Anthony. And then another fruit tree that we have. It's pretty when it blooms. It's not blooming yet. Let's see, I have a couple minutes. This is a Mexican cherry tree. This was already on the property when we got here. But this is a Mexican cherry tree, and it's starting to bloom. It's really pretty when it blooms. They're pink reddish flowers, but it's a Mexican cherry tree. There you go. And the cherries are pretty good on it. But I think that's all that's happening in the yard today. I haven't, like I said, I'll try to do a walk in the woods one day this week. So for those of y'all who are new, CD Saint Anita, I'm pretty notorious. Lenora, some of y'all are new to the channel. I do a walk in the woods every once in a while. And the theme to the walk in the woods is don't let Calamity get lost. Because yeah, I still get lost on my own property. I have no sense of direction. If y'all have seen me play Fortnite, y'all realize this. I have zero sense of direction. So I tend to get lost in the woods. The notorious JC, exactly. Hey, Fair Bricks, good to see you this morning. I was given an update on the Roosters got into a fight yesterday. And why did I have a bow on my head? That's so weird. Chip, you play Fortnite? Oh my gosh, you need to connect. You need to connect with like everybody on the chat. I'm not goated yet. I'll get there. There's some real goats in the room. I do really well at solo blitz, but put me in a group and I kind of lose. I don't know what I'm doing. This tree's probably dead. This should be a nectarine, but I think this is pretty much what you would call a dead tree. So that may need to get replaced. This tree took some damage last year, but it looks like it's viable. But basically a branch, well, you can see some of the branches there. A branch from that tree fell on that tree, but it's still standing. It is still standing. And then here are the pear trees, which should be blooming soon. But as you can see, we need to prune it. But the thing is, you have to prune it in October, November. Hey, Missy. Too much pressure. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. I don't know if it's the pressure. Those are cat ears. I want cat ears all the time. Yeah, Alexander, the Mexican cherry tree, they're pretty good. I didn't know what they were until my husband looked it up because he's really good about. So hey, Happy, some of y'all haven't really met Wild Bill yet, but he he has a tendency to walk around the property, forage for food, and then is like, "Hey, everyone, come try this," and I'm like, "Hey, how about you try it first?" And and if we all live, then we eat it again. So yeah, that was the cherry tree. We did that was the first year we discovered that was a cherry tree when we moved in, and then we get a lot of mushrooms on the property. So we get the ringless honey mushrooms that are they're actually really good. And so this is a pretty cool feature of the property. It's a nice little bench. So, and that's usually where they do a bonfire. But I don't know, maybe I'll try to do a bonfire at some point this summer. Hi, Karasik. Your brother left you. So my chicken names, I they're all named after Grey's Anatomy characters. So if you're wondering where the names came from, they're all named after Grey's Anatomy characters. And that is a common quiz. Oh, oh my God, y'all are too kind. That's a really cool emoji. Get some colored plastic tape, to help you with directions. Yeah, I would still get lost, Timmy. I would still get lost. And then last time I did a walk in the woods, we found a random shoe. And I'm still trying to discover where the random shoe came from. But we find random things on the property all the time, probably with the rain. But that's pretty much it. But I'll do a quick little walk down here. Y'all made me motivated because this and gardening will be my only exercise today if this rain shows up. But kind of a history of the property. I'm in what they call oil country, right? So black gold, right? So this 1,000 years ago, this whole property was a giant oil field. So we still have the remnants of oil fields past. Like for example, not my face, even though there's oil there too. That's kind of the structure that a rig goes on. You can see old pipelines. Now, luckily, there's nothing in said pipelines because they were abandoned a long time ago. This was just cut trees that my husband chainsawed. Nothing exciting there. Oh, this is another fun feature. Apparently, if you're a fisher person, you'll be happy to see these things. But those are those worms that are pretty disastrous to trees. So I got to come through and get them off so they don't get on the fruit trees. Uh-oh, almost fell. So I haven't been back here in a while, but we haven't had a whole bunch of storms, so there should be no new fallen trees. I love seeing fallen trees. It's sad to see them, but I like looking at the bottom of fallen trees. But again, old pipeline, you can see. And then I'll show you an old rig that's back here. There were originally, I think, 4 or 5 rigs or something on this property. They capped 2 of them. I really wish they would cap the one back here. So there's a fallen, that's actually a branch. That's not even a single tree. That's a branch from that tree. You can see where, you maybe be able to see where it broke. But that's a whole branch, not a single tree. That's the other thing that y'all are responsible for when I take these walks. If a branch falls on my head, someone has to alert my family. How y'all would do that, I have no idea. There's lots of squirrels back here. We do get hogs on the property. We get coyotes, we get hogs. There's a bobcat running around. There is a cougar that has been sighted. You know, all the animals. So this is an old pump that's not been in operation since the early 80s. Most of y'all were not born when this pump was active. Have you tried using a compass? No, y'all just get me back. Okay, it's how the children. Yeah, I know. I mean, I understand. I know where the road is. Hi, thank you, Soleil. Hi, Tanya. Thank you for the support. For sure, Chip. Salute, Texas. Let's see. I missed what Chip said. Yeah, I love fishing. Yeah, y'all should come to visit. Like, there's plenty of room on the compound. I don't have as much room as Red Devil. He's another friend. I don't have as much property as Red Devil, but I have enough to fit everybody in the chat. So there's the old oil rig from many moons ago. Every once in a while, they try to threaten me to say they're going to start the pump again. I'm like, no, you're not. There's a lot that you'd have to do. We'd have to renegotiate because you have no power lines back here. There's no power running back here. There are no new pipes that you would have to run. So it's going to be a nice long conversation if you try to restart that thing. So, and then I tell them it's like, where you're going to clean up the old ones, and then they stop, then they stop threatening me. But I tell them it's like, I'm here to have a cordial relationship with y'all. That requires, not being ridiculous. So this is the back. I'm early 70s, older than that pump. Yeah, okay, there you go, Alexandra. That rig is amazing. You should make, Saint, I could, but it would literally just be, I don't know what kind of videos I would make. Maybe when I do my wedding dress with the chickens, I'll take some wedding dress photos by the rig. The joke with the wedding dress is it's the only thing for a while that I could fit into until I went shopping a few weeks ago. Okay, so this is the back. I think some of y'all have seen the back. So the property goes long and then wide the other direction. It's 17 acres, mostly wooded, because that's how Wild Bill prefers living. Like, we don't have neighbors that far away, and every time he hears about a neighbor moving in, he's like, oh, they're so close. I'm like, they're literally 50 miles away. He's like, yeah, that's close. So, unfortunately, again, old oil property. There's also natural gas. So right there is a natural gas pipeline. That's a natural gas pipeline right there. I would tell you another history of this time, but then y'all would know where I live. It's actually a pretty sad history. Oh, there's a spider. I don't like spiders. Oh, yeah, that's right, Chip. Yeah, I think you'll just have to contact. I think I can resend you the names of the people who won. But actually, I don't know that's not natural gas. I think that's just, actually, no, it is. It is. But yeah, so this creek bed does fill up, but I wouldn't fish back here because, I don't need polluted fish in my body. But there you go. That's, yay, natural resources. Can't be mad at it. It's how we live, right? Okay. Let's see. And so my property goes back a little bit that way, and then it goes a lot of bit that way. Okay, I see the pump, so I know where I'm at. Hey, Mohammed. How are you doing this morning? Okay, so y'all got a little tour of the property. Unfortunately, there's rarely going to be an occasion where there's animal sightings because, animals smell you before you show up. So they usually go away. So I'm not saying it won't ever happen, but animals have a tendency to hide. Every once in a while, there'll be a turtle making a passage. But that's about it. So, yeah, so Saint, I'll try to figure out something I can do with the oil rig. Now, I could go around and take pictures of all said oil rigs. We also have a train pretty close, but that's your thing. I don't want to take your train because that's the beautiful thing that you do. And it would be cool if we were on the same railroad line. It would be kind of neat if if I ever saw a train that was in one of your videos show up in this area, that would be pretty fun. Hey, Robert. Hey, Teddy D. I just did a quick update on the chickens earlier. My roosters got into a fight yesterday. Showed everybody the hen, showed everyone the garden. And then I just did a quick nature walk. Yeah, I would have to... I mean, train cars show up in the same place, so... I don't know, I have to figure that out. But that would be a pretty neat thing to do. Okay. Now, I would say a year ago, this walk was a struggle, so... Oh. That rooster sounds further away than it needs to be. That's fine. Could be just where I'm at. Okie dokie. I'm gonna get it back up to this bench real quick. But yeah, maybe if we don't do a lot of bonfires. I know Wild Bill wants to burn some of these wood pieces off, but we are about to get into, like I said, tornado season and high winds, so I don't know how soon we'll be burning off some of this wood back here, but you know, I'll go live if that happens. It's just, we don't do it often. Okay. And then the property goes further up that way, but in between my property and the neighbors, there are the only two acting pumps left on the property. So just again, kind of in between where my house is and the neighbor's house are active pumps. Brew City, I have 5 roosters. Take your pick. Take your pick, Brew City. Yeah, so follow Chip. Hey, Travis T. Yeah, if you're a creator, definitely connect with Chip and what he's doing. Okay. So cool. So yeah, today's pretty... Hey, Brad, good to see you, sir. But yeah, I have 5 roosters, so... You know, take your pick is what I would say. But basically today is just going to be, like I said, I'm going to try to get ahead of the storm that's coming through. Get some cooking done. I doubt I go live because one, I don't know what groceries my husband got. I think he got some salmon. He's going to do something with salmon. And then, I think he's going to make some like gumbo because he got some sausage and stuff for like jambalaya and stuff. So we'll see what our gumbo, I should say. So he may do something with some gumbo today. But I won't go live with the cooking because, like I said, when he picks the ingredients, I don't mess with the cooking. So gonna grill today. Yeah, maybe, potentially. He does. He did a salmon jerky a few years back. That was pretty delicious. Like he just took a thing of salmon, you know, did all the it's not really a brine, but did all the prep to make it into a jerky. It's salmon jerky is probably one of the most delicious things you can have. Highly recommend it. Hey, Grant. We did a quick live, Grant. Thank you, Soleil, for the gifts. I just gave an update on the chickens, Grant. The roosters got into a fight yesterday. The hens are fine. 2 of the younger roosters, I gave up, and they're just running around the property doing their thing. So you are witnessing a chicken tender that no longer has control of the situation, is basically what you are witnessing. Any live? We're not, I don't think our next live is going to be till later this March. So I really want to do, so if some of the CD, Saint, Lenora, and who else came in here? Well, Chip, now that I know that he plays, we do a show called Behind the Scenes. It started out as kind of behind the scenes of our health journey, but it's kind of taken off into a behind the scenes of the different communities that we're involved in. And we really want to do, well, I should say I think Harjarine does too. We really want to do kind of invite some of the gamers to kind of talk about their channels and, you know, their YouTube experience and stuff like that. So I'll reach out to y'all. Hey, Fairbricks. I'll reach out to y'all to see if that's something you'd be interested in doing. But it's another opportunity to connect and grow with people. Grant, he also plays on here. And so, yeah, I would love to do it behind the scenes of the gaming community, if that sounds interesting. Yeah, okay, cool. Like I said, I'll send an invite out. I think we can host up to 10 people in StreamYard. It can be pure chaos, which is what we like. So I'll send an invite out to a couple of y'all. We'll make it happen. So for those of you, I'll do this one last thing. Like I said, this is one result of the brawl that happened yesterday. There's Alex. I think he may have gotten the worst of it. It's probably more than it actually was. Because, again, they all survived. Which means it mustn't have been that bad. Oh, I need to be back here anyway because I did not put the top on the... Hi. We're not going out. We're not going out today because I don't feel like hanging out with y'all this morning. I know. Shocking. And then, let's see. There's Mark. Mark may have gotten... oh, sorry. This is Owen. There's Robert. It's not enough hens. I would need 5 more hens, 4 more hens just for these roosters. Because I have 26 hens and I really need 30. So I need 4 more hens, which I'll get in a few weeks. I need to connect with my chicken contact and get some more hens. Oh, Derek is about to go nuts. Mark, come here. Mark is eating. Come here, Mark. Come here. He's not gonna come. Mark, come here. Hey, Mark, come on. The people want to see you. Mark, take your time. Take your time. Hey, Red Devil, we were just talking about you. Yeah, I need about 10 is a good number, but the more the merrier. And that's Mark. So I think unfortunately Alex may have gotten the worst of it. Mark looks like he got the worst of it. Owen got the least of it, but Owen's the alpha, so that makes sense. Yeah, they got into a tussle, Mia. I'm gonna try to see if and I have 6 cameras out here and none of them picked it up. Yeah, speak of the devil and he appears. Exactly. Yeah, they got into a tussle. Morning, Red. I'm about to wrap stuff up. But Karasik, I guess, made his way over to the hen house. There's never enough hens for roosters. Oh, Jules is not having it. Jules is ready to fight. Jules is not one to be messed with either. It is funny, the little rooster dance they do. Oh, they're frustrated, all right. I mean, this is not going to turn into that kind of live, but there's a reason that so many innuendos are related to chickens. Because, and if you ever go to, I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. There's a reason, that the rooster is affiliated with a lot of things we say related to frustration, because these are roosters that are actively blocked right now, and they are not happy. Look at that one over there. We were talking about property, and she said, yeah, I just mentioned that you have that. We were talking about people coming into Texas to hang out on my property, and I just said there's enough room, not as much as Red's room. Oh, there's like a whole egg. So occasionally hens will, it's more than likely Adele or Addison. Occasionally, occasionally a hen will just lay an egg in the middle of the yard, not even go into the nest. They'll just lay an egg for you in the middle. They'll just, more than, like, it's usually Adele. Sorry, that's usually Addison who does that. She's like, I don't need a nest. Here's your egg. So we got 2 eggs this morning. And I guess Arizona is still on her egg. I don't know why Arizona's taking forever. But anyway, okay. I had said that I was going to wrap this up a while ago. So let me show my face again. Addison is a beautiful bird, and she knows it. I call those 2 my princesses, and then the 2 Splash Americanas, I call them my duchesses. But anyway, it's been a fun live. I'm always appreciative of y'all's support. I'm trying to see if I can sit on this, even though there's probably an ant bed, so I'm not going to sit there. Always appreciative of your support. Thank y'all for coming this morning and letting me just talk about anything. Apparently, if you ever want, if you go to any of the AI channels, Kim J at Kim J Sweet Healthy Life, she did this. Make sure y'all check out the live that she did last night. Again, her channel name is Kim J Sweet Healthy Life. Hardreed, if you want to put, or Mia, if you're still here, if you want to put her link in the chat. Hey, Tanya, she did a live last night. Because I guess at some point in the week she let Chat GPT roast her channel. So you can go to Chat GPT and tell it to roast your YouTube channel. You put your handle in and say roast me, and it will give you all this stuff. It will completely roast you. It'll say nice things. If you want it to be mean things, you can make it mean, whatever the case may be. And the funniest thing that came out of my channel when I did it for mine was the funniest thing that came is that basically it told me you're ultimately so random on your channel that even the algorithm is subscribed to you just to know what you're going to do next. So I take that as a very high honor of that. I take that as a very high compliment that the algorithm would be subscribed to me just to see what I'm going to talk about next. So I'm going to take it. But as thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Live Love Laugh TV. Make sure y'all do connect with each other. Hey, Chris Lee. I'll post some of the things that it said about my channel. It's pretty hilarious. You can even have the channel, this is kind of scary. You can even have the channel do like subscriber comments, and if the subscriber is public, you can even have it say roast you like your subscribers, and it will literally. It'll pick a few of your subscribers and it will roast them in their voice. So it's kind of scary but it's a little bit funny as well. So it's kind of fun. So anyway, everyone have a great Saturday. Do be blessed. Have fun. I know we will see each other. I'm glad many of y'all connected today. Keep those connections happening and take care and have a really fun Saturday. If you're in bad weather, just take shelter, do the appropriate things, and have a good day. Gonna love you and leave you. Bye-bye.